Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Oh, hey. Hey, team, what's up?
In motion comes Andrews. A second down throw for Stroud. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
All right.
On second down, Stroud. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And it's third down.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long.
Hey, team, what's up? Here we go, check him off. Check the calls, go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. But wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight hole there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Ready? Here we go. Set. Ready?
Throw to right flat. It is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
Okay, break. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street, street. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
To the air now on first and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Motion.
70 Lions. Get it. Buffalo, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Get it.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Okay, ready?
It is 3rd and long.
79 Broncos. Warriors, 70. 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 20-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
How's the snap? What? At 18. What's up?
Now Stroud. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Second and 10.
Over. 18. What's up?
A run. This is Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 3rd down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. And John's a punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. take over there.
On the ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Set. Pressure on leading. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Pass completed to Douglas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ready, set. Let's go. Ready.
That one is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Honolulu. Touchdown number 23 for him on the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. Let's hurt.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now, Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. 17 yards on that connection. First down for Houston.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Brings up second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Look the hot, look the hot. 11. Hey, Uno Mars.
Man in motion, heading right.
Uno Mars.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate ultimate punt team. Fourth down. Here's their punter now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Press roll 80. 19 Lions.
Back to the air once more on second down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike. It had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
70 Mustang 19. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line.
That's good.
That is a big gainer for the Rams. The gain is 64.
4-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's in. Touchdown, Rams. Making 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 31, here is second and a couple.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
Throwing is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Texans.
Tony.
We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Run between the tackles for Hampton.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A second down throw for Stroud. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Come on. Panther 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Check them up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready? 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 18, Pioneer. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
70 Timberwolf. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Bronco 80. Go street.
Motion, motion, motion.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
go. Check. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball went in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and somehow to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right. 18. That's it. Why Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 40 yards. And the Texans, first down.
Two J. Hey, uno. Under.
Higgins sent in motion.
Look the hot. 11.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
70, cut 19. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
And the Rams.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
33-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Louds another catch for his favorite target. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10.
19, 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the Texans' 47-yard
60
line.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon, 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. The throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Who just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Line.
Ready? Hawk 70. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 50. Trap 50. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Back to the air one more time. Going right. It's taken in. Now the Rams could use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Start. Go 70 Timberwolves. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Honolulu. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Throw here down the field. With ball incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 2nd down, Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Moving to his right. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. One-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Go! Ready! Ready,
The RPO. That one is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Cougar 19! Warrior 70!
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready! Dragon 60! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
Throwing now from the gun. Pass completed to Douglas. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go, start. Grock1 80. Grock1 80. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ready? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60, Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 50, trap 50.
He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
27 yards.
They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on, set. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On the jump.
3rd and inches.
Back. Go.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
19 tight. 19 Lion.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
On the ready. Go! 70 Lions. Viking 18.
Tracy trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cuddy.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2-yard line yet again. What can they do on third and goal? He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosion.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jared Hurst in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
4 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one downfield. Taken in by Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And walk him down up beyond the 30. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
First down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
19, Panther 60, Panther, Mustang 19. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, Jack. Like street. Buffalo 18. Go street. 60 back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the tackle. What a play. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air this one out. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Check, man. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Pioneer.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Ready? Bronco 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again.
Corey
Rams
Mayorkas
punting
on
unit
the punt.
coming out. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Six down. Check 6 down. Uno more.
Now Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
19 tackle.
Here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Open man, left side, he's got it. Down the sideline. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, go!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Here we go. Viking 8-79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Down. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop the throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18. Watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Left side, caught by Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit. Level. Look the hot.
Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. This one doesn't sniff out. Thrown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. With the man, that's Collins.
Well, it goes without saying, you want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Stroud. That is caught score! Game on!
Touchdown,
Houston! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for two.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Stroud going to set up the throw.
The two-point
That is
conversion
caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I'm a money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
Hey, Smash! Hawk 70, 79 Broncos!
Put your hands on him. Get hands on Motion Man.
Buffalo 18! Let go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Panther 11, Panther 11! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! 19 tight, 19 tight!
Rush in. Rush in.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. Down. Tony.
On second down, Stroud. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. A big one here in the fourth quarter, and even 30 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. Here we go. 1st and goal.
All right.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 29, Rams 28.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. And he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors. 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
Here we go.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Under.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh my goodness, Mike, what a mistake mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
18 Cardinals, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey,
I got him.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he gets out of bounds as well. What a play. Big yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Ready?
Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Ready? 70 Timber 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Fuller. And the Texans are right back in this one.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to